Title: Why Elevator Shaft Structures Matter in Project Planning. Hook. When people plan an elevator project, they usually focus on the elevator itself, the cabin, the rated load, the speed, the drive system, the control system, the safety components, but one part is often underestimated: the elevator shaft structure. The shaft is not just the empty space around the elevator, it affects guide rail fixing, door alignment, cabin space, installation accuracy, and long-term project consistency. If the shaft and elevator system are not planned together, problems may appear during installation, and once the equipment arrives on site, those problems become much harder to fix. Why the shaft is part of the elevator system. Many people think the shaft is only a construction item. The building site prepares the shaft, the elevator supplier provides the elevator, the installation team connects everything later. In simple projects, this may work, but in many real elevator projects, especially steel shaft structures, villa elevators, outdoor add-on elevators, renovation projects, and commercial installations, the shaft must be coordinated with the elevator from the beginning. The shaft determines where guide rails can be fixed. It affects whether landing doors align correctly. It influences the usable cabin size. It affects bracket positions, installation sequence, maintenance access, and overall structural stability. A small dimensional error in the shaft can create a much larger installation issue. For example, if the guide rail fixing points do not match the elevator layout, the installation team may need extra drilling, welding, or bracket modification. If the landing door opening is misaligned, door installation may be delayed. If the shaft frame takes too much space, the final cabin may become smaller than expected. So the shaft is not just a container, it is part of the elevator installation system. Why separate planning creates risk. One common project risk happens when the elevator supplier and the shaft structure supplier are not coordinated. The elevator supplier may design the elevator based on one set of drawings. The steel structure supplier may fabricate the shaft based on another interpretation. The contractor may prepare the site based on actual building conditions. Then the installation team discovers the conflicts only after the equipment reaches the site. At that stage, correction becomes expensive. The project may require cutting, welding, redrilling, door opening adjustment, or extra site labor. It can also create unclear responsibility. Is the problem caused by the elevator design, the shaft fabrication, the site condition, or installation interpretation? These problems are easier to prevent before production. That is why shaft structure, elevator layout, fabrication accuracy, and installation planning should be aligned early. EKCNE's in-house shaft production. EKCNE established Jinchao Steel Structure Co. Ltd., focusing on elevator shaft production. The goal was to strengthen control over shaft manufacturing and reduce dependency on external suppliers. This matters because elevator shaft structures need to match the elevator system accurately. EKCNE's shaft production facility introduced laser cutting systems and CNC machining equipment. The value of this equipment is not only production speed for elevator shaft structures. Laser cutting and CNC machining can improve dimensional accuracy, hole positioning, repeatability, and processing consistency. That means shaft components can be produced more closely according to the elevator design. This helps improve coordination between the elevator system and the shaft structure before the project reaches the installation stage. A complete in-house production system. EKCNE now operates a more complete in-house production system, covering three major areas: elevator components, complete elevator systems, and elevator shaft structures. These three areas are closely connected. Elevator components affect system configuration. The complete elevator system determines layout and installation requirements. The shaft structure supports the elevator and affects installation accuracy. When these parts are produced and coordinated internally, it becomes easier to keep design, production, and installation consistent. This does not mean every project becomes simple, but it can reduce avoidable coordination problems caused by disconnected suppliers. Commercial shaft applications. For commercial projects, shaft structures may be required in office buildings, shopping centers, hotels, and industrial facilities. These projects often require larger steel shaft structures and stronger production consistency. A shopping center may need a shaft that integrates with public space. A hotel may require both structural stability and visual coordination. An industrial facility may focus more on durability and practical installation. In these cases, processing accuracy and repeatability become important. If the shaft structure varies between floors or does not match the elevator layout, installation becomes slower and more uncertain. Residential shaft options. Residential projects require a different kind of flexibility. A villa may not have a reserved concrete shaft. A home elevator may need to be installed inside a staircase, in an atrium beside the building, or as an outdoor add-on structure. For these projects, EKCNE provides multiple shaft options including aluminum alloy shafts, steel structure shafts, and bent steel plate shafts. Each option is designed for different villa layouts and installation conditions. An aluminum alloy shaft may be considered when appearance and residential integration are important. A steel structure shaft may be suitable when stronger support is required. A bent steel plate shaft may be useful for certain compact or customized layouts. The right shaft depends on the building condition, installation position, available space, and visual requirements. Conclusion. The main lesson is simple. An elevator project should not plan the elevator first and solve the shaft later. The elevator and shaft structure should be planned as one system from the beginning. Shaft accuracy affects guide rail fixing, door alignment, cabin space, installation efficiency, and long-term project consistency. EKC expansion into in-house shaft production through Jiangxi Jinchao steel structure helps connect elevator components, complete elevator systems, and shaft structures in one coordinated production system. For more details, you can read the full article here. https EKCNE lift. Com Phi Tongtongli established Jinchao steel structure to expand shaft production. Fei